Yo, what's up? How y'all doing, man? My name is Sean. A lot of y'all know me as Anointed out there. Basically, I'm tired of hearing this one thing, you know, that like church is boring. I hear that all the time. All the time. All the time. All the time. Alright? I'm tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. Everybody's sitting there talking about, oh, church is boring, la 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 la. Whatever. Something's wrong. Okay? Church ain't boring. I'm gonna talk to you guys about a few things that I think might be the problem, cause something's wrong. Okay? Might, be, something that's going wrong. Church ain't boring. Now, I will say this. The first experience is always a little awkward. It is. Like, that's just a given. Go with it. It's rough. The first time, yes. Yes. But go with it. The next time will be better. Things are always weird the first time you try it. I'm not trying to come at you like a Christian guy. Yes, I am a Christian. I believe 100% in Jesus Christ. But I'm not trying to come at you as a Christian. I'm coming to you as a person. Okay? So, first thing. Now, this could go for either first time people or those people that always seem to go a lot but still ain't got, like, in the rhythm of things. There's a couple of those out there. This goes for you too. First number one. First problem. Waking up early. Nobody likes to wake up early, okay? You wake up early for work. You wake up early when you gotta, like, work out. Okay, there's a lot of things you gotta wake up early for. Church is one of them. Nobody likes to wake up early. You wake up early. And you're like, oh my God, why am I waking up early? And the number one excuse everybody always says, well, maybe God doesn't want me to be here. I hear that all the time. Maybe God doesn't want me to be here. Yes, He does. So you sit there, you go in, you wake up, you get the dirt out of your eyes, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, I don't want to be here. So you go, brush your teeth, brush your teeth, try to look for some clothes. You're sitting there going through your closet, looking through a whole bunch of clothes, and then you're like, oh my God, I don't have any clean clothes. What's the dress code gonna be? Blah, blah, blah. Maybe God doesn't want me to go. Yes, He does. A lot of y'all always want to say, oh, but there's a dress code, blah, blah, blah. Listen, the Bible says, come as you are. Show up. Show up. You don't believe me? Listen to a song called Church Clothes by Lecrae. Anyways, so then you sit there, you get dressed with whatever you find in your closet, blasey, 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 right? So you find something, you put it on, you look good, you're like, alright, fine, I'll go. So you go. Then on the ride to church. If you live in Miami like me, there's traffic. Mad traffic. So you sitting there riding. There's a whole lot of traffic. What's the first excuse that pops into your head? Maybe God doesn't want me to go. Yes, He does. There's traffic everywhere, especially in the morning because everybody's trying to get to church where you should be. You get through all the traffic, finally make it there. You finally get there, then there's no parking. And then you look around. There's no parking. Maybe God doesn't want me to go. Yes, He does. You finally find a parking space, right? So you go, you're walking through the hallways, and people are saying hi to you. Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. They're being nice. They're being pleasant. They're trying to be nice to you because you're in a new environment. If you're a new person, they get you. But most of the time, they will always ask you to sign in a new person card that lets you know, that you're there for the first time. They're trying to keep attendance. They're trying to see how many people coming in their church. Why you flipping out? I don't know. But you flipping out. You saying, oh my God, why are they trying to keep a track on me? What they want to know my address for? What they want to know all this for? Shut up. Fill out the card. Fill out the card. It's easy. It's real simple. Fill it out. There's nothing big on it. Calm down. It's okay. Now, there's an order. You come in, you fill out your new card. What's one of the first things that happens in most churches? Praise and worship. Answer me this. If the person is not feeling the service, are they sitting down during praise and worship? Yep, they're sitting down, and what do? They just sit there and they act like nothing's going on. They acting like just there's nothing. There's no music. They're just there. They hear nothing. Or you might get the common person who sometimes will give you a little clap. So then after that, after praise and worship is done, everybody sits down. They'll either do announcements at this part or sometimes they'll do it at the end. Most of the time, preacher will come up. There's a lot of things that we do that kind of distract us. One of the common things, scratching. All of a sudden, when you were in church, now you got an itch. Now you got to scratch something. All of a sudden, you ain't had to scratch when you was getting there. You ain't had to scratch when you was, you know, the day before. But all of a sudden, when you in that service, you got to scratch. For real? Now you got an itch? You didn't take a proper shower. That's just my opinion. One of the common things, somebody will sit back and they'll just yawn. Like, this is the most boring thing in the whole world. That's basically what you're doing. When you yawn, you're basically just sitting there saying, oh, your conversation means nothing. That's all you're doing. Another one, looking at your watch. Some people don't even have a watch and they just sit there just... What are you looking at your watch for? Who cares what time it is? Who cares? A common one, staring around the room. Staring around the room? Really? Like, there's something else in the room going on that's more entertaining than what you're supposed to be focused in on. Focus. And of course, you want to sit next to somebody. You might know at least one person in the church, and that's the person you sit next to. And then you sit there and you talk to him. You talk to him the whole time. Just talking your ear off. Anything that person has to say can wait till after service. Wait. Real common, texting. Texting. They should have never invented phones. Like, you got enough time to text during the day, but all of a sudden when preacher man want to talk, you want to text. Bathrooms. Somebody always got to use the bathroom during service. Always. I don't gotta pee, but as soon as preacher man start talking, I gotta pee. It just comes. Anyways, the biggest insult, I think the biggest insult you can do to Mr. Preacher Man is fall asleep. Fall asleep during a service? Really? For real? That's how you feeling? Like, you ain't get enough sleep last night? If you didn't, that's your fault, not preacher man. What you need to be doing is hearing. Whatever he's talking about on that stage, let it enter your ears. Second thing, listening. Listening requires paying attention. Take some notes. Get your pad. Get a pen. Take some notes. Blues Clues. Handy dandy. Then what's the last thing that happens? The last thing that happens after every service, altar call. So they get to the altar call, and then what happens? Do you go up there? Of course not. Of course you don't go up. Because what were you doing? All of the things that I just mentioned. You were too busy scratching, picking your boogers in order to pay attention. Because the only way you will actually feel the conviction to go up there and actually say, hey, I need to make a change in my life, is pay attention to what he's been saying the whole time. If you've been doing everything else, you're not gonna get it.